Officials confirming the female passenger's identity by fingerprints and personal belongings.
After a short break in the weather that they had, rough seas continue to slow recovery efforts for not only more bodies, but also those all-important black boxes that they've been looking for. Will Carr is live in our West Coast newsroom. Will, how many other victims did they find in what was overnight there in the Pacific?
Good morning, Leland. So far, they have recovered 9 bodies, so they're now bringing in DNA experts to identify each person. This comes at the same time as the first person to be identified, a passenger, a 49-year-old woman. Her body was handed over to her family and laid to rest. Now, if that wasn't hard enough on the family, they had 3 other relatives on board AirAsia 8501 as well. The other 8 bodies have been placed in numbered coffins and taken to a location where relatives have gathered to make IDs. Authorities have also made preparations to receive and identify all 162 passengers on board the flight. That includes 130 ambulances standing by to take victims to the hospital to be ID'd with DNA. Search teams believe the rest of the bodies may still be strapped in with their seatbelts in the plane's fuselage, which could be sitting at the bottom of the Java Sea. That's where they believe it is. As of this morning, they believe they do know where the plane is located, but they have made it very clear that they have not confirmed the location yet. Unfortunately, more bad weather is hampering the search. Divers are now waiting for the weather to get better before they can dive down. They only have to go about 100 to 160 feet deep, but right now they say that it is a race against time and weather, Leland.
All right, Will, do we have any idea yet in terms of what caused the crash? Any more information coming out, radar data, those kinds of things?
Well, as of now, experts believe that the plane may have gone into a stall, but everybody is waiting to get to those 2 black boxes that you keep hearing about, one in the engine, one in the cockpit, that should give some definitive answers here. Reuters this morning is reporting that a source close to the probe says radar data shows the plane made an unbelievable steep climb before it crashed. Now, we already know that the pilots were at 32,000 feet and were asked to fly to a higher altitude because of bad weather, but were denied because there were other planes in the area. That was the last time air traffic control heard from AirAsia 8501. Now, 2 things could put them into a steep climb like Reuters is reporting. 1, the pilots could have done that, or 2, there could have been a sudden updraft of violent wind. Now, in this case, the pilots were very experienced, but again, we'll have to wait on the 2 black boxes to get those answers. Everybody hoping that the weather will get better so that they can do that. Right now, they have 19 ships, 4 helicopters. They have 5 planes, all ready to go out as part of this search. And we can tell you also that all those grief-stricken family members still waiting in Western Indonesia, hoping to get some answers. Leland.
Certainly hoping for answers, and there's also monsoon season out there, making it all the more difficult as the weather continues to deteriorate. Will Carr live in our West Coast newsroom. Thanks, Will. Heather?